A bit of a drunken Mario Kart session today. So aim is to crack through and try and get 3 stars on all of the 100cc cups. So just going with Link and this Mercedes-Benz, which for some reason seems to have a Sheikah logo on the back of it, which is interesting and I'm not sure quite why. Because although I've completed Mario Kart, Breath of the Wild, I don't remember them having a Mercedes racing car, but hey hey. Okay. Just having some slight problems here with bit rates, so hopefully that's that one sorted out. And let's try and get something. Let's try and snatch the victory from the jaws of defeat now. Ha, good shot. That was scary. So I've not played Mario Kart actually in quite some time. So the fact that I'm actually still in third place is probably a bit of a miracle at this point. Well, hey, full potential. I'm also just hoping my audio balance isn't too far off. Unfortunately, I've not really been able to test this properly, so. Three shells in a row? That's not fair. That's really not fair. Let's have a see. Well. Good start. Cool. So kind of just waiting for people to come on board at this stage. Not really expecting anyone to come on for probably another 10 minutes or so, but see how we do. Oh, and for those of you who are actually watching this live on Twitch, you will have noticed that there's been a slight change to the channel and things are looking a bit prettier now than they used to. Let's see if I can get a turbo start on this one. No. Oh, didn't know that shortcut was there, that's quite good. Oh, hello to those who are watching. Hi Frost. So how are you this evening? So this is just kind of a fun game really, just trying to do what I've not managed to do for quite a few years since well, not quite a few years. Year and a bit since I bought the console, got Mario Kart. I've never managed to fully start the 100cc for some reason, so I'm trying to do that now. Of course, to restart, you need to win every single race. Oh, and I missed the round. Stuff. So I'm really drinky as I go as well. Ghosts, or squids rather. I'm getting absolutely wrecked here. Through that race, okay, cool. I've got a chance. First place! God, I need to get good. Oh, blue shell, blue shell. Sweet! And that's me out in first place. Oh, so Frostboy, who was watching, has now left. That's disappointing. Yeah, so I am drinking as I'm playing, so my performance will get worse. I mean, I'm not sure how that's possible, but it evidently is. Oh wow, quite a way ahead. Okay, so we're going into the Twisted Mansion. Good fun. Good fun. Okay, I'm going to turn the game down slightly, I think. And we'll see how it goes from here. So, let's see what we've got. And through the doors of the mansion. Why can I never get a turbo start? I've never had problems with it on any previous version, but for some reason 8, I just can't get turbo starts. That looks like that's a shortcut, maybe worth investigating next time round. Okay. So this is the very first video that I'm doing. I'm actually doing it on Twitch and recording to upload on YouTube. So Twitch at the moment is twitch.tv/projectcancelling, although I will be modifying that. That's where I'm doing my live streams. I'm uploading them to my YouTube, which is youtube.com/Rainbow Road, which is kind of appropriate given the subject matter today. We will be getting onto Rainbow Road later on. But at the moment I'm busy getting wrecked on these circuits. That really does look like a shortcut. Nope, can't turn down, so obviously not. Straight to a banana. Clumsy. I have to say, one thing about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is they have actually made it look quite nice, even though the it's on Switch. It's not never going to be graphically excellent, but I really do love the art style. It's really nicely done. Right, last lap. Let's see if I can get first place back. So I'm hoping it might happen, especially if I can get past people like that. Just got to hope for no major nasties and a little bit of luck. And we have some trouble brewing. Okay, well, that's an L in a second. That was a bit of a Hail Mary shot. Oh, damn it. So that's it, I'm not 3-starring this. Can still win the championship, but 3-star is not going to happen. So I don't know what the one of 6 stars is. That must have come in since an update. Since I last played. I've just realised as well that I had chat turned off, so not missed much. Just one from Frostboy Sanders, who I'm going to remove, who said hello and then didn't respond to anything else. So yeah, that's fun. Oh. Wow, that was atrocious. That was pretty poor as well. Ha! Gotcha. Oh, good stuff. Coming up here. Hey Toto. So yeah, I've had a bit of a rough day today, to be honest, and this is a drinking stream, so playing some, you know, even in terms of sim stuff, drinking and driving doesn't seem like the right thing to do. Yeah, the chat window doesn't pop up on my screen either, so it takes time. I have to look over and actually see what's going on. So the aim of the game here is to try and 3-star all of the 100cc, which is kind of not that difficult, but somehow I've never managed it, and I don't think I'm managing it on this one either. Well, sorry, I'm losing my words. You need to basically fit to 3-star, you need to finish all of the races in first place, and I got a bit wrecked on the last corner of the last lap of the previous race, so what the fuck. So yeah, I didn't win that one. So just going for the championship at the moment, which I think should give me a 2-star. And what I'll probably do is then come back to this particular cup on our own. Basically, as we've got through, just going to get through them all, try and get as far as I can. If I get 3 stars, great. Then, if not, we'll come back to them later. Yeah, thanks for saying that. Just work stuff. So, just basically come home, play video games, and okay, I didn't know that. I'm trying to do this in a new way. So if you can give me a little bit of a heads up of what's not so great on the audio. Is it balance again, or is it microphone? And I'll see if I can sort it out. So, sorry, the mic's unclear. No. Okay, that might just be my voice today. I'm a bit croaky, so give me a moment. I'm just going to try. Cool, sorry about that. Yep, sorry about that. Hopefully that's a little bit better. If you just want to let me know. Let's just see if there's anything in the settings that I can sort out as well. Okay. Let's see if I can get some. Yep, cool. Okay, so that's clearer, is it? Sweet. Okay, let's get on with some Mario Kart then. Cool. Thanks for dropping by anyway, Toto. Again, as per last time, oh my god, I'm turning into a robot. Fantastic. Okay. So, did I actually... I accidentally put a filter on it. So that won't help. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so trying again. So, I think I put, yeah, so I accidentally put a filter on it called noise suppression. So that obviously screwed with it a little bit. Oh, so, don't know if you've noticed, but I've tweaked the look of the channel a little bit. So rather than just the standard twitchy things, I've got some fun bits and pieces around. Now broadcasting through OBS rather than through the Twitch app on the Xbox, hence why I'm able to do a bit of Mario Kart. And yeah, so tidied it up a bit, and hopefully that helps to bring me a little bit more success. If I can actually speak. So I'm kind of keeping this because I kind of like the idea of Link being in an old Mercedes race car for some reason, which seems to have the... I've completely lost the name of it now. The bad guys from Breath of the Wild logo on the back. No, not the bad guys, they're the good guys really. The Sheikah, that's it. So I don't recall there being a Sheikah race car in Breath of the Wild. I might be wrong, but I know about the Master Cycle Zero and all that. But so anyway, the aim today is just to have a bit of fun, talk a bit of rock, have a few drinks as I'm playing, hopefully chatting to people. So yeah, so the logo is it's a motorcycle helmet that's actually on my shelf at the moment. So I think it's quite good fun. So I actually decided to use that one, and it kind of gave me a bit of theming. So kind of stuck with it. Oh, for God's sake! The Discord's called Rainbow Road because that's pretty much what I go by most of the time. But thanks for checking it out. Yeah, so my Twitch channel will become called Rainbow Road at some point, just to keep some consistency going on. I think it's just a slightly better name for me personally than Project Happily, but I was having a bit of a moment when I set Twitch up and could get the exact name I wanted for it, so just went with Project Happily really. It seemed to work, but Rainbow Road will be happening. I think it's 4 days until I'm allowed to change it on Twitch. So I mean, my YouTube is Rainbow Road as well, and I'm going to start uploading videos up onto there. So, if I manage somehow to make it into a big star of the streaming world, you'll be able to say you knew me back before I was Rainbow Road, which is probably an utterly redundant thing, but because let's face it, I'm never going to make it big. Yeah, I'm one of these awkward people who don't tend to keep the same name. So, you know, in the real world I use my middle name more than my first name, which causes great issues at work with email addresses and stuff, but and with my housemates and letters and the landlord occasionally as well, so all good fun. So, you know, why keep that in the real world? Why not fuck about with names in the virtual world as well? I have used Facecam actually. A couple of days ago I did a drunk stream where I was just playing whatever happened, and I did stick a webcam on. It's problem is I don't really like how I look very much, so that's probably going to be a bit of a rarity, but it'll happen at some point. But yeah, the other thing is, of course, using camera. I do live in a shared house, and I do use the front room for streaming, and it's not really that fair to my housemates to have a camera on which they could appear on, so it's kind of just a bit of a balancing act on that one. But yeah, I think it probably would make a difference if I actually had it, but it's probably, well, I'm pretty certain it's never going to be a regular thing, but it's certainly not going to happen more than once in a blue moon for the next few months until I move out of the house. But, you know, since this is mainly fun really anyway, it doesn't worry me too much. Oh, I'm in first. Fantastic. Yeah, so... yeah, troubles today with worky stuff. I've had to do the managerial thing and pull some people into my office and give them a bit of a telling off, which isn't great, and I've lost one of my team today as well. Well, I say today, I've lost 2 of my team in the last week. And we're a team of 7. And yeah, that's causing some difficulties right now. I'm having to reallocate work, which I really shouldn't, considering it's a creative environment. Everyone has their own things that they do, basically. Just waiting to hear back as to what's going to happen as to whether I actually have to get some outside help in, which is obviously rather less than ideal. You know, well, no, it's not. It's work, but it's a student thing as well. So, I'm doing my degree at the moment, and I'm currently doing a management position as part of said degree. It's theatre based, so I'm head of lighting for a season of shows, which are happening at the university. So it is a drama school, so that's quite normal. And I've got a team of lighting designers working on dissertation pieces. And yeah, they need to be doing it. And just chucking it between different ones of them is not really a good thing to be doing, as they don't get the experience that they're meant to be getting, and the people whose dissertation shows it is don't get the consistency they need. But sometimes needs must. It's just how it goes. Now, the one thing I never managed to do with this Mario Kart is I never managed to get the turbo starts going. So I don't know if you know how to do that, Toto, because I just don't. I've never had any problems with any of the previous versions. I've been playing since the SNES days, so I'm a bit peed off about it. And I think a turbo start might actually help me somewhat. Seeing as I've won all the races in this particular trip round, I should be doing alright, but obviously I'm not. And I'm talking rot again, aren't I? I missed Wii. I've still got my Wii actually, it's set up, so one day I might end up doing some Wii streaming, but probably not in the immediate future. Yeah, Mario Kart 8 is quite a fun little game. And I'm way behind. Oh, Shy Guy got spun out. Oh, you little swine. I'm trying not to swear, but I'm mostly succeeding. But if you heard me in the office today, well, I do. I still play Wii. I mean, it's mainly the original Super Mario Galaxy and a bit of Wii Fit. I still use it. Got Paper Mario as well, but that kind of weirds me out a little bit. Oh, I don't swear. I don't. Yeah, I mean, the office, the production office is a very silly place. There's a lot of swearing. There's a lot of banter that goes on. So it's, you know, just one of those places that, you know, it's very studenty. Which, you know, considering it's students, it's unsurprising, really. Oh, piss off with the ink. Well, hey, first place again. So, homework tonight, Toto, or have you managed to avoid that one? I have to say, I'm quite enjoying having the chat come up on the stream. Oh gosh, well, good luck with those. What were the ones today? I mean, I'm pretty good at maths. Oh, rubbish start. Oh, okay. So, a whole morning tomorrow. Fantastic. That's kind of an attitude that I quite often take, which leads to more problems. Now, I have to remember that this track is not a circuit. I think I might have just gone the long way round. Yeah. Don't you dare get that double. Wario Dam. Send me your Wario. Oh my gosh, this is going to be tricky. Did that alright? Right, bit of a guess as to which way's quicker here. Oh, not that way, but I'm still in the lead, so that's okay. Oh, flipping blue shell. Ward it off with that. It's one of the few ways you can beat a blue shell in in Mario Kart 8 is with one of those, so that was quite good. Oh, what the heck just happened there? So I obviously sped up off the jump for some reason. Awesome. More ink incoming. Okay, so if that balance is off, we can sort that out. So let's drop that down a bit. Oh, sugar! It would really help if I was watching the screen. No! Yes. Cool. So is that better at all? I think actually I might need to knock the mic down ever so slightly as well. close. That was really close. Really, really close. Cool. Okay, yeah, so as I say, I'm using some new streaming software and I'm still kind of getting to grips with it a little bit, so getting sound balances, etc. is a bit tricky. And it's very difficult to do it until you're actually doing it for real sometimes. So, yeah. So I think I won all of those. I think. Really? Silver Star? Which one didn't I win? Oh, no, gold trophy. 60 points, 3 stars. Woohoo. Yeah, so the Discord logo is the same as the one here, I think. Let me just double check. Yeah, so it's the same as the one here, it's just my bike helmet. Admittedly, it's got a fuzzy cover on it, but... Oh, my account picture. Ah, so... Yeah, that doesn't actually look much like me. I don't have purple hair. I'd like to have purple hair, but I don't. So... Cool. Okay, so we'll go with the same combination again. Kind of like linking that car. Oh no, not with monster truck wheels, that looks wrong. I mean, all of the wheels and car customizations and things all have meaning in this game. I just don't particularly care about it because, to be honest, it's all much of a muchness. Hey. So Toto1105 just slid into the server. So yeah, you're definitely in my Discord. Right, oh god, this circuit. I hate this circuit. It sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start thinking about some custom emojis for Discord, I think. And I don't know quite what to base them on. I mean, it doesn't help that I'm not particularly skilled when it comes to the old graphic arts. But I'm sure... Oh, straight into a barrel. Fantastic. Sure I'll sort something out, but... It's just one of those things that I think might just take some time as things build up, really. Yeah, I mean, the reason that Rainbow Road came about as a name, it wasn't actually to do with Mario Kart, believe it or not. It was an idea that I had completely... Although, you know, I was aware of Mario Kart before I had this name idea. It was way back in the day when I just started riding motorcycles, and I was in Brighton. And every year in Brighton, there's what's colloquially known as the Old Crocs Run, better known as I think it's the Veteran Car Club's London to Brighton Run, which is all cars from before, well, it's early 1900s, I think it's 1905, I might be wrong, but I was riding through Brighton, it was a wet day, of course all these old cars had been spewing oil everywhere, so there were rainbows all over the road. So... Oh, aye. Brighton last year, eh? I mean, whilst I'm in London at the moment, Brighton is actually my hometown. So, it's a great little place. I love it. Did you do anything interesting whilst you were there? Oh, you bastard. Oh, God. Straight into the lightning bolts. And F for that. Gotcha. Come on, I can win this. I can actually win this. Well, hey, we visited the usual Hastings. Hey, New the Noob, thanks for the F. Yeah, I mean, I've just seen your previous comment. Mario Kart has changed a lot in its lifespan. I mean, it was originally on the NES, so if it still looked the same as it did, then wow, that would be quite something, wouldn't it? So, one day in Hastings, one day in Brighton. Quite different places. I quite like riding along the coast to Hastings, actually, from Brighton. So that's quite a nice little ride. Lots of cool little places along the way. So still can't get the turbo start, that's annoying. So, you know, for those who aren't really don't really know what the coins do, as you collect them you get faster and faster. So you can have a maximum of 10 for maximum speed. And I've just should have turned left, should have gone right there just to get a bit down the quick route instead of going down the slow route. Oh, what fun. Oh, come on, come on. Yeah. Into a tunnel. Oh god, no, I wouldn't want to take a bus between the two, but then again I'm slightly phobic of buses anyway. I don't like being in a car where it's someone or well, the bus is a big car really, isn't it? I don't like being in a vehicle on the road where I don't know or can't really speak to the person who's in control. It's just one of those things that kind of jangles my nerves a little bit. So I don't do very well on buses. If I'm on a bus, I have to sit at the very top, at the very front. That's basically the only way I don't turn into a bunch of nerves. God, I'm doing really badly. I mean, I know I'm in the league, but I'm still doing really badly here. Damn it! How the hell did I do that on my side? Cool. So yeah, quite enjoying streaming at the moment. It's actually seems to be quite good for me. It means I'm actually doing something and talking to people. And video games are just a nice little way to segue into it, really, I guess. I mean, I know I suck at them, but oh, case in point. Now, can I get onto the platform up there? No, I can't. So let's have a clean landing. And let's get through here. Oh, for God's sake. Right, I'm going to get you. No, I'm not. No. This ain't fair. I need to win. I need to win. Damn it! Right, well, I'm not getting 3 stars on this one. It's Mario Kart, New the Noob. It's Mario Kart 100cc, it's not difficult, it's it shouldn't. I really shouldn't have the problem with it. By the way, I've not seen you before, so welcome to my stream. It's nice to have you here. If you happen to feel like it, feel free to follow. Obviously, if you don't. But yeah, I mean, I suck at video games generally, to be honest. You know. Oh wow! I didn't necessarily mean right away, but thank you very much indeed for that. That's really cool. There is a link to my Discord as well down below. It is new, so you can be one of the OGs on there. I really appreciate that though, thank you. That's so cool of you. It makes a huge difference to me that people do subscribe or follow, sorry, as they call it on Twitch. It means that I know I talk utter junk and I'm rubbish at this, but hopefully people can get some enjoyment out of it other than just me. Oh, for God's sake, I'm really doing badly here. Uh-oh. Made it. Maybe you should put on some Streamlabs tabs. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what that means. I've got a few Streamlabs bits and pieces in it. I'm going through OBS. And I was going through them, and it took me about 25 minutes to work out how to put the thing for the followers on and chat on stream, because their help was basically referring to their how-to, was referring to a previous version. And it took me a lot of effort to work out how to deal with it. Oh! Wow! I don't believe that. Thank you, the noob. You are the first person to have donated to my stream. Wow. Jesus. You're watching me suck this badly and you donated. That's astonishing, man. That is absolutely astonishing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Wow. Bloody hell. I don't know. I'm kind of lost for words. I mean, I know it's £2, but what it means is an insane amount to me. Thank you ever so much. Wow. And God, I'm all distracted now. Thank you. Blimey. That's mega, man. That is no distracted driving. You're kidding me, aren't you? You've distracted me. I mean, to be fair, I'm drinking as well, so I'll get my mobile phone out as well in a minute. That'll do a good job, won't it? Drinking, driving, getting distracted by people punting money my way. Wow. I am a proper example of virtue, really, aren't I? No! Oh, thank God I missed that. Wow! Nana bounced off boulder. I've not seen that one before. Come on. Only a few little... No! Oh, and again. Blue shell on the line. Wow, made it. I mean, seriously though, noob, thank you so much indeed. I mean, I really can't believe that someone's actually donated to me. That's amazing. That's really cool. I guess I'm going to have to win the next one now, aren't I? I mean, it's only 100cc, so I should be winning all of them, really. I mean, I've not played for gosh knows how long, and I've just picked it back up. I mean, I've probably not played Mario Kart properly since October, November time, maybe? Probably just before Christmas. I know, it's astonishing, isn't it? It's day one donation down. It's amazing. First OBS stream as well. So it's a bit of a day of firsts, really. Especially having kind of tidied up the look and feel of the Twitch a little bit, and oh god, I hadn't noticed that. It's Rainbow Road! And if you head to my Discord now, you will see that it's actually called Rainbow Road's Depravity server. Or Depravity Discord, sorry. And pretty soon, this Twitch will become known as Rainbow Road as well. A couple of days' time. And yeah. So I really do need to win this one. Although I do suck at this. Rainbow Road on N64 I was pretty damn good at. This one, oh my god, no. I'm really, really bad at it, especially when I'm missing the boosters. I can't see where I'm going. Where am I going? Eh? How the heck on a non-circuit track, when I was in the lead, did I hit a banana? That's just confused me. Oh, it is a circuit track. Okay, it's just bits are missing. Oh, and I missed Peach. But no, I mean it, I really do suck at this track. Who is that? Oh, it's Daisy ahead of me. Okay. That looks like that should be a shortcut. Come on, give me something good. Got something good. Pop that back. And let's see how we go. Sorry, I'm really concentrating at this point. I want to do well. I want to win this one. It's, you know, it's a namesake track, and I want to do well for the noob because he's just donated to me, and I'm driving like a twat. I mean, I guess as long as it's not Sims, so driving like a twat's kind of allowed. But oh, really? But still doesn't quite feel right. So gonna have to fill out a tax return now, aren't I? Because of you, noob. But no, seriously, man. Oh, not again! And again, I just make it before it. So I think Toto. I mean, I'm gonna have the odd casual stream like this one. I mean, where I can actually win occasionally, and still not do what I want to do. But I really do want to kind of focus on. I really do want to kind of focus more on the sim racing stuff and actually try and get halfway good at it. I'm never going to be brilliant at it. You know, maybe if I'd have started doing this stuff in my teenage years, I'd probably be decent. I might, you know, given Bailey's history, I'd probably be similar time to Mr. Stephen J. Similar in skill to Mr. Stephen J. Bailey if I had. Probably be sticking quite a lot with Project Cars 2. I've got Assetto Corsa, which I'm really, really rubbish at, but I'm just trying to do a little bit of that off stream at the moment just to get the hang of it. and I've got a new PC on the way, so I will be doing some iRacing at some point as well. That said, the PC is going to be put into another use up until probably May. So it's probably going to be late April or early May before I actually start thinking about doing iRacing, and at that point I'm in the midst of doing a show season, so I'm going to be doing 6 days a week, probably about 8 o'clock till about 10 o'clock, so I'm going to be hugely busy, so it's probably not worth doing iRacing until that's over, but you know, there'll always be the odd casual stream like this one, so possibly with booze, possibly not. By the way, just for the record, tonight I'm on vodka and Pepsi Max Cherry because it was on discount. Yeah, I mean, in terms of PCs, I'm just running an old laptop at the moment, which is just about managing to cope with OBS. It's definitely not good enough. Well, I know it's not good enough to run iRacing because it's not got a graphics card for any meaningful description. So what I've managed to buy, it's an i5. I think it's 3470. Got a 3GB ATI graphics card in it. And that's about all I can remember. Oh yeah, and it's got an SSD. But it was dirt cheap, and if you know any of the Jimmy Broadbent lots, Mr. Giggs said it was decent, and he's Jimmy's PC daddy, so I kind of trust him on that. And for what I paid for it, I'm not too concerned. As long as it works and it lasts a little while, all good. But yeah, it's getting set up in my office for a short while to do CAD work, which is a bit of a pain. But yeah, fun will be had. Okay, so is Noob still there? Because if Noob, if you're still there, I would like you to let me know who you would like to who would you like me to race as. Do you have any idea who's who still, or I mean, surely everyone knows some Nintendo characters at least. Actually, I'm just going to make sure I'm in the right cup here. 100cc. Oh no, I choose the character before the cup, seeing as I don't like. So Luigi, sweet. Luigi it is. Yeah, absolutely, mate. You're calling the shots on this one. So we're going to have a run through some of the cars. So tell me which one you like the look of. I mean, Master Cycle Zero is pretty awesome. I mean, maybe the Luigi quad. Keep it kind of in the family. Let's. He still has he still got that Wedge 70s sports car? What on earth is that? That is appalling. 70s Wedge sports car. I mean, we've got the Luigi karts. We've got that thing. Circuit Special. Oh god, that's awful. I mean, some of these karts are just appalling. So no, there's no 70s Wedge in there. But there's a couple of interesting looking ones. To be honest, they don't make much of a difference to me, so maybe let's do a bike with stupid small wheels on it. That looks quite like that might be fun. And let's go with a parasol parachute. Just for pure ridiculousness. Okay, so I've already won the Egg Cup. The Egg Cup, oh my god. So let's Let's do one I've not done before. Oh man, let's do the Triforce Cup. Cool, okay, well, thanks ever so much for dropping by, Toto. Really very much appreciated. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Right, that wasn't a bad start. Oh gosh, this is weird being on a bike now after having been in a car. Oh, so how's your day been today, noob? Anything fun or interesting happen? God, I hate those bats. No, no red shell. I wouldn't call this a good stream. I'd call this an idiot. Bit of studying, eh? God, yeah, I mean, I don't know where in the world you are, but oh my god, it's windy at the moment, isn't it? It's... I really want to be out on the bike, actually, but it's really just too windy and I don't want to risk it. It's... But yeah, I mean, the wind is... We've got a gap in our front door, and the wind really does howl through it and whistle and makes really strange noises sometimes. It's... Oh, that was close. Oh, not too far from Britland, okay. So somewhere on the continent, or does that mean the Isle of Wight? I mean, I'm in London at the moment, and we seem to have had it fairly easy through most of it where I am. But I'm aware, certainly, that there's been some real weirdness going on throughout the rest of the country. So, there was snow a couple of days ago up in some of the more northern parts. Snow in March, that just seems a bit crazy. I'm liking this combination though, actually. Luigi on this bike, with these wheels, oh yeah. Mario's Gold, man. That looks like that might be a short... Yes, there's a shortcut there. Changes the final lap. So, I've not actually played Mario Kart until tonight for quite some time. I don't know if you heard that bit, but... It's... So, I'm actually amazed I'm not just coming last. So I'm just going to do it very quickly just whilst we're in the change there. Let's see if I can get Redo on board. So, sorry if you're writing anything, it's just going to take me a second to get back to it. Oh gosh. So this is proper Rainbow Road. This is the SNES version. This is going back to my youth, this is. Of course I couldn't afford a SNES. I had to rely on my mate Robert's one. But oh my god, the amount of time we spent playing this. And he would always beat me. always, but only on Rainbow Road. I'd have them on most of the other tracks, so I'm enjoying this. Yeah, so actually I guess being on the continent with what... Actually, I'm not going to go there thinking about it. I don't really want to get into that. All I'm going to say is that British politics right now is a total farce. Hold on a second, it just bumped me back onto the track. I couldn't fall off it. That's not right. That's not Rainbow Road. You've got to be able to fall off Rainbow Road. I mean, this feels like quite an uneventful round so far, which is a bit disappointing actually. Well, hey, someone actually hit me with something. Wow. Oh god, I've made the wrong choice here. No, I thought I was going to get through it then. That was foolish, wasn't it? And victory. Yeah. It's an interesting time in British politics. Yeah, interesting is perhaps a good word. I mean, there was an ancient Chinese philosopher, I believe, whose curse on people was, "May you live in interesting times." And that's kind of proved to be quite true. It's... Oh... Yeah, well that was a crap start. And I'm behind Mario in a kart. Anyone would think I was playing Mario Kart. I'm not sure how I feel about there being all the new cars and things. You know, there used to be something about the purity of just choosing your character. Someone like Bowser being really heavy, so slow to accelerate but retained a really good top speed, or Toad who accelerated stupidly quickly but just really had a low top speed. And I don't know, I'm not sure. That's so ridiculous, that parasol. Don't know, I'm not sure how I feel about it really, but it's still a fun game regardless. So we'll play it. And I still suck. Right. Oh, red shell, really? Oh, that worked. Incidentally, my PC just beeped, and I'm not sure if that's coming through on stream or not. So, how much do you pay per month and how to buy cars? Sorry, I'm not sure what you mean. How much do I pay per month on what? And to be honest, the only way I buy cars is with cold hard cash when I want one. But I've not bought a car in a year and a bit. I mean, unless you're referring to something in particular in a game, which I'm guessing. Oh, iRacing. Ah, yes. So, iRacing will be happening. Yeah, but as I say, probably not until May. Yeah, sorry, jokes do sometimes go a little bit over my head. No celebrating, Luigi. There we go, now you can celebrate. I'm looking forward to getting on iRacing, actually. I mean, I know it's not cheap, but... No, you don't make shitty jokes, noob. You're talking to someone who doesn't understand them. That's all it is. And I'm still drinking, so... The Hyrule Circuit, where you get rupees instead of coins. I'm not sure. I kind of dislike this circuit. It's just there's something that's just weird about it, and I can't quite. What the hell was that? That was a heck of a start. Oh, we've got the Zelda thing going on in the background. That's quite cool. I hadn't noticed that before. Zelda theme, as played by Yngwie Malmsteen, or not. But it's a nicely rocked up version. Kinda like it. I mean, the Zelda franchise is probably one of my favourite of Nintendo's, so it's kind of one of the reasons I think this track's a bit of a letdown. It doesn't really resemble Hyrule in any way, shape or form. I mean, I get why they've done it, but it just feels a bit strange to me. I mean, even this castle doesn't really have a massive resemblance to Hyrule Castle. I mean, there's one in passing, but it's not that good. Actually, I have to say, on that note, I'm really quite excited about the re-release of Link to the Past. I mean, I know the art style looks a bit funky, but it should be good. And I will certainly be buying it, or I'll probably be pre-ordering it actually, when that's available. The original Link to the Past on the Game Boy was kind of my first introduction to the Zelda franchise, so it's got a real strong, yeah, it's got a really strong meaning for me. I mean, that shows how old I am, really, doesn't it? In that I was playing that on the Game Boy when it came out. Oh, not a blue shell, no! No, that's not fair. Come on. No blue shells, please, boys. I've only just noticed you said shitty yolks, not shitty jokes. Right, let's get over that line. Well, hey, so I think have I got 3 out of 4 on this? No, I've got 4 out of 4, 3 stars. Fantastic. The alcohol is really kicking in, huh? Not really, I just always talk crap, absolute crap. I mean, to be fair, I've drunk, well, less than a quarter of a bottle of vodka, so minutes. And I've still got most of a glass left, so that's quarter of a bottle of vodka in the bottle, and then most of a glass left, so that I've poured. So it's probably about a sixth of a bottle. So what's that? Maybe 4 or 5 shots worth in the UK, 50ml. But drunk streams are fun, so you know what? I'm going to stick with this car combination as well. I quite enjoyed that. No, I want the tiny wheels. Give me the tiny wheels. No, that's wrong. That's not good. No good. Where are my tiny wheels? No. No, stop it. I'm not doing my case for not being that drunk any good there, am I? It's okay. Cool. Right, so next cup we're gonna do. So we don't want to be doing Leaf Cup. So Banana Cup, got Royal Raceway, GameCube, GCN? What's GCN? I mean, I'm guessing it would be GameCube, but I don't understand what the N is. Like, should we do another Rainbow Road Cup? Yeah, let's get the N64 version of Rainbow Road up. Which was my track back in the day, so we'll see how it goes. Cool, so I've just had word from someone else that they're going to be joining us very soon, so that'll be quite cool. Yes. So let's see how we do on this one. Right, that isn't lined up properly, so I can't use that. But what I can do is I can get the boosts. Ha! See you, boo. Generally not too bad at this circuit, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, going the wrong way round. That's no good. Come on. Oh, flipping red shells. Yeah. Cool. So the thing with this particular track, I think, is that it's got the dynamic elements that change lap on lap. So potentially this clock here, you can occasionally use it as a shortcut. But not this time. And oh no, I don't want a squid. It would be really helpful as well if I could actually remember how to use the controls. So okay, so sweet. Let's oh god, lightning strike. No, that's not good. Do not want. Sorry, having to just concentrate for a minute here because I'm being just a bit of a pleb. Oh, shortcut incoming. Or not, as the case may be. And I'm about to get twatted with a red shell as well. Or, oh wow, I survived. That's entertaining. And I think I've got a shortcut here. Oh, blue shell, what? Oh, blue shell, please, boys. Don't want the blue shells. We don't like the blue shells. They are not our friends. God damn it. I really hate this track. No! and that might have just cost me the 3-star for the whole thing. Oh, what fun we had. So where am I? I'm a third, so it's just those two to beat. Might be able to do it then. I'm a bit cunning. And win, win, win. Superb. Sorry, my voice is just going a bit. Just a second. Yeah, that did seem awfully quick for Lakitu to pull me back up onto the track. I mean, definitely in the SNES version, it would take days to get recovered onto the track. So, yeah. Anyway, win, win, win. So we'll see where we go from here. Piranha Plant. Oh, this track. Okay. Not doing very much to show myself as enjoying this at the moment. Yeah, they're awful tracks. So, didn't you say that you used to play it on the DS? I think, or was that Toto? Oh. So the key with this one is keeping it in the fast flowing water, because it kind of gives you a bit of a speed boost, which kind of, you know, that's definitely not sim. It's, although I'm not in. Oh no, none of them have water, so. So we've got King Boo on the outside there. Let's get onto that boost. Well, hey, that's a hell of a steep angle. That's really slow. I'm not sure what's going to be quicker here, whether it's going to be to go off course to get the bumpers, or whether it's going to be to keep it on the bubble. Sweet, there's the boost. Oh wow, I'm miles ahead. How did that happen? Oh well, I guess there's probably some blue shells coming in. Why, hello there, Red. How are you, my friend? What do you think of the new look of Twitch? And I would just like to remind you that furry helmet jokes are illegal. Sorry, noob. Furry helmets jokes. Because obviously that's the logo is a furry helmet. Just to be a little bit obvious. It's... Oh, I missed the... Say, yeah, Red. It's a drunk stream. I'm having a drink and playing Mario Kart and talking rock with whoever wants to to join in. So I'm glad that you chose to join in. Oh, Grumble Volcano. And after this race, we've got something very, very special for you. So, I mean, I think Noob probably knows what it is. But it'll be a nice surprise for you. Unless you know Mario Kart really well, in which case you know what's coming up next. But, but the aim of the game with this is trying to get all of the 100cc cups onto 3 stars, which means I need to win every single race. Some of them so far are, well, I've won every cup I've tried so far today, but I've not managed to get 3 stars on all of them. So the technique I'm using is 3 starring what I can first time round, and then going through and basically getting on it and going for the ones that I found difficult first time. Sorry for the mic silence there, just having a very quick chat with one of our housemates. Typical, I hit the button and then to get rid of the banana and then it disappears anyway. Story of my life, that. Try and get rid of the banana. God, that was awful. Is this track changing lap by lap? I think it is. I'm definitely not winning. But let's see if I can get it back. Bye bye. It is changing. Oh, lap by lap, isn't it? And I kind of screwed that up. Oh, red. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a nice cup of tea, though. Absolutely not. I mean, remember that my Discord is called the Depravity Discord. You can't have depravity without tea. Oh no, I'm not going to win. I'm not going to win. Oh, you git boo. You absolute cretin. Oh well, not a 3-star in this one. Yeah, I know, noob. That's a proper dang it, isn't it? Right, and here we go. Special treat. The N64 version of Rainbow Road. Probably one of the worst tracks in Mario Kart, and also one of my favourites. Let's have it. Not a bad start. I mean, of course, the N64 one, it doesn't have the... I don't think it has the ring boosters anyway. But it's so long since I played the N64 version, I don't really know. Yeah, my sister stole that. Yeah, my sister stole the N64 and all the games, most of which I paid for. But somehow she managed to convince everyone that she should have, which kind of annoys me a little bit. But that's how family goes sometimes, I guess. Oh god, no! Oh god, I thought I was going to get crushed by the chomp then. It's... I mean... It's a tricky track. But actually, this version is a lot easier than the N64 one, I think. Or maybe it's because I'm older and... Or have... I don't know. Definitely don't have quicker reaction times right now. But... No red shells allowed. Well hey, so I have won all 3 Rainbow Road tracks tonight. How about that? Okay, just want to check my mic's working, if anyone could let me know. Also Red, don't know if you've actually clicked the follow button, but if you scroll down, there is actually, we now have animations. So if you were to follow, then we get a nice little zombie pop up on screen. Although I'm not sure quite how we change that. There's something else might be a bit of fun, but so there we go, that's that one done. Oh, not again, noob. Thank you so much, man, I really appreciate that. You certainly don't have to donate again. Wow. Blimey, I don't want you to feel in any way, shape or form you have to. That's... once was definitely more than you should do. Wow, thank you. Thank you. What on earth is this cart? That is so heinous. That is so bad. I have to have a ride. I have to drive it. It looks so cursed. I have to give it some kind of ridiculous parachute. Although I think clouds is probably ridiculous enough. Yeah, by the way, noob, you're banned from donating again tonight. No, can't have it. So, anyway, we've got a choice between Bell Cup and Banana Cup. What we got? We've got Big Blue, Super Bell. I don't know, 50-50 for me, really. Any preferences, either of you, as to which one to try next, Banana or Bell? It's... I don't know, I'll probably go for Banana if no one comes up with one. Wow, okay. So, nothing from either of you, so... Ooh. Maybe I will go with the Bell Cup. Let's see how we do on this one. But no, seriously, noob, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. You absolute legend, you. Oh, that was a decent start. God, this little thing is crazy. This just feels wrong. This is handling on this is really pretty good. It just feels like it shouldn't. It looks like it should roll over. Yeah, so what Mario Kart needs is cockpit view, I think. I think we all agree on that. Yeah, no chase cam. Oh, I'm about to roll it over. No, it survived. Oh, I'm flapping. Oh wow, so it flaps in the air. How crazy is that? Oh, please no blue shell, boys. I can't avoid it. Not fair. Oh, see you, noob. Thanks for everything tonight. It's been great having you. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for popping some donations my way. It's completely unnecessary, but really, really appreciated. So thank you very much, dude. And hopefully see you again on another stream sometime soon. I mean, I don't understand why anyone would want to donate to me, but obviously you do, so thank you. Hopefully Noob didn't just type that and run away. Managed to hear what I said. Come on. Well, I hate the bloody ink. You don't want the ink. It's really naughty. It's not allowed. So I think it's just me and you now, Red. Oh. No, it's still showing 3 viewers. So. Yeah, 3 viewers showing. That's pretty cool. I can't believe that. First day using OBS. First day with a decent looking Twitch. First day I've actually taken it properly seriously. And first 2 donations. That's pretty cool. It's really pleased with that. So see if I can 3-star all of these, and then we'll go from there. Really, this track sucks though. I hate this track, but let's see if we can get through it. So anyway, Red, how's your day been? Is any sign of your professor? Or that's 2, so yeah, just the 2 of us. Sorry, that was bad. Yeah. Yeah, one of the things I really dislike about this new version is back in the old versions of Mario Kart, if you hit a banana, you're able to hit the brake quickly and then survive. What? Where did that come from? That's not fair. This time, in this version, you just no hope. You just can't escape the bananas. It's like just crazy. Red, you don't need to donate, man. Absolutely not, and you certainly shouldn't feel guilty that you're not doing it. It's... You know, I put the donation link there because sometimes people do want to, but there's really no obligation whatsoever to feel that you have to. I mean, if you really do want to donate at some point, then I'd really appreciate it, but really, you don't have to. It's just one of those things, man. You know, I'm not a professional streamer. I don't need that to survive. I mean, as long as you're here and you're enjoying what I'm doing, then that's really cool, and that's more than enough. But oh, I'm gonna lose this one. Yeah, I mean, if you really want to, mate, just wait until you've actually got some money to do so. Don't even think about putting yourself in any position just for sticking a couple of quid in. It's not worth it. By the way, my computer just beeped then, and I'm not sure if that came through on stream. I don't know if you picked that one up at all. Can you just confirm for me, possibly? Oh god, I'm doing badly already. This sucks. Oh, no, nearly got hit by a train. Wow. That's something. I have to say, I never thought I'd say that today. I never thought I'd say thank you for donating either, but wow. I'm getting absolutely pasted with shells. This ain't fair. I mean, I know it's the whole Mario Kart thing that the person who's in the lead gets absolutely mullered with, but it's a bit unfair, really. Got the skill to get ahead, so it gets a bit frustrating. I mean, I say I've got the skill to get ahead. We all know that with Mario Kart it's more luck than judgment, but it's only 100cc, so I should be winning most of these easily. There is a shortcut that you can do apparently on this one, which is based on a glitch. That section I've just been through, if you get it absolutely right, frame perfect, and you hit the hop, you can jump over the gap between the two staircases and essentially skip the whole section of the track. Just, you know, I would never have the skill to get even close to doing that, so there's no point in even trying, but apparently it's there. I mean, YouTube says so. I We all know that YouTube never lies. So it must be true. Woohoo! And victory! So that's 2 out of 3 I've won. So not going to gold star it, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so on the subject of loose with spending, PC should be arriving tomorrow. So it'll be set up in my office as a CAD box for a few weeks, but because my laptop unfortunately has started to develop a bit of a habit of blue screening me, so that's not really that helpful when you're trying to have something that's reliable to do work on. Ha, got ya. But once it's back home, we will be iRacing and spending all that money. I mean, obviously I'm not going to do well on iRacing, it's going to take me forever to get out rookies, but could be a bit of fun. Wow, that's quick. That is super fast. Oh, F-Zero was a hell of a game. Let's see if I can. I was hoping to outdrag that red shell then, but obviously that was never going to happen. Aha! So this is one of those tracks that's not actually a circuit as well. So. And that is how you get rid of a blue shell. Which is why when you're in the lead and you get one of those power-ups, horn or whatever it's called, you keep a hold of it. Okay, can't see a thing. Where am I? Okay, cool. Oh no, that's not track I can drive over. That's the line. And that's it. Honestly, Red, I can do well against crap AI, but put me against actual people, and I'm going to be coming last or close to last most races. So, you know, I think it might be slightly different if I was in a real car on a real racetrack, but you know, certainly at rookie level, I probably wouldn't be last, but I certainly wouldn't be up at the top. Would be broken far too early and being a bit too cautious. But that's the way I am. How is that only 1 star? I won 3 out of 4 races, and I've come top, and that's 1 star. That's not right. I don't know how it works, but that's not right. Yeah, actually, Red, since it's just you and me here quickly, I just want to very quickly show you something that you missed earlier. So this is my pre-stream, which I've set up, which I think is rather snazzy. So, yeah, you missed that one. So, where Char has her one, that's my one with the older fuzzy helmet, which I think it's rather good. So I'm going to go back to my earlier character here. I'm going to go back to Link, and I am going to go back to his Mercedes-Benz, which I'm going to set back up as I had it when I was starting. Oh my god, those wheels look absolutely cursed. What wheels did I have? There we go. So I had the old Master Cycle Zero wheels on it. Let's give it a MKTV parachute. And we are going to give the Banana Cup a go. Let's see how we do. Well, we seem to be back up to 3. So if I'm right, there's 3 people watching. So whoever number 3 is, who hasn't been talking to us, can we please hear from you in chat if you'd be alright with that? I've just noticed we've got a little upside down smiley face at the bottom of that. Get out of the way, Metal Mario. We don't want you. Oh, the skills. So I'm not sure quite why we've got this this particular car in the game. It does seem a little bit incongruous to me, but what do I know? So let's see what we do with these. Whoop. Wow, am I really that far ahead already? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Oh, straight into I can't remember what they're called. Oh god, no blue shell please guys. That's just not fair. Can't avoid a blue shell unless you've got certain power-ups, of which bananas ain't one. Oh, we've got Inking Girl in the background who's got the invisibility there. So Inking Girl used to be my character of choice in this game. Until Link arrived with one of the updates. I don't see why couldn't we have this car there. It just seems, I mean, of all the cars to have, it just seems really ridiculous to me to have like a 30s, 40s open wheel Mercedes. It just seems really wrong. I mean, I love that it's here and it's ridiculous and it's ridiculous that it's here, and I love that, but it's just a kind of a daft game. I mean, if I really hated it, I wouldn't be using it. You know, I mean, it's great fun. It's great fun to take it sideways. But I don't know. There's just something to me about the ridiculousness of having one of these with the propeller sticking out the back of it, or a stupid paraglider attached to it. It just seems a bit daft and wrong, really. But I guess that's what the game's about. So we won that one. Let's see if we can get the next ones down. Donut Plains 3 from SNES. I like this one on SNES. I don't like it on this. Just putting it out there. That was a dire start. Oh well. Let's get a few power-ups. Let's see if we can oh, Waluigi, you pain in the bum. mean, I was saying earlier how I kind of miss the purity of the old Mario Kart games where you chose your character and they had their kart, and they were either really fast accelerating or really, really quick when you built up speed. And the changing of the karts kind of mitigates that to some extent. So you can have a character that should be really fast but really slow to accelerate. They're in a car that accelerates really quickly, and it just muddles it a bit for me. So I mean, all of these cars and all of the wheels and the parachutes and the drivers all have their own separate stats basically, and I just don't bother looking at them because I mean it means so little now. I keep being got. This ain't fair. Well, it is fair, but it's frustrating. Right, final lap. Let's see if we can get this one. Okay, well that should have got Wario. Yep, that got Wario as well, so superb. Drop that there. Or throw it somehow. Avoid the jeeps. Get through the banana patch. Get some speed. Got a little bit of a gap over Mario, so that's pretty good. And then unless something goes wrong, hopefully I'll be crossing the line. Superb. So we might actually get some success in this cup. That'd be good. Right, anyway, sorry. And this is another track that's hugely different to the one it's supposed to be. But hey ho. Getting a bit grumpy actually having a drink. Rubbish start. Let's try and make up for it with a bit of power sliding. That was quite tidy. Yeet. Straight up the power boost. Avoid hitting Toad in the basket. Lose it at the bottom. Excellent. That's top strats, that is. Oh, really? That's not fair. I guess I'm still winning, so can't complain too much. Just as if arrows nearly worked. Well, they were never a great team, but they ran for a very long time, and Damon Hill nearly took them to victory before his engine blew. Those were the days in Formula 1, you know, where a minnow of a team could actually occasionally get some success. I kind of missed the 90s F1. It was a good time to be watching. Oh, if Silver Arrows were a successful car. Sorry. I thought you were talking about Arrows F1 from back in the 90s. That would teach me just to glance at it and misread it entirely whilst I'm racing. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm still quite excited for Formula 1 season starting this weekend. It's going to throw up some interesting things. I mean, I don't have an idea which team's going to come out on top at Albert Park, but it's going to be fun finding out. Oh, for Pete's sake. And that's the strategy to beat the blue shell. Just use a foghorn thing. 2003, 2004. So if I remember correctly, that would be a period of Schumacher dominance at that point, wouldn't it? I think it was. I mean, my memory of Formula 1 is quite hazy back then, to be quite honest. I remember bits and pieces. I mean, I remember the late 90s period of it quite well. I'd probably know more about, but I'd still probably know more about the post 2008 kind of period after Braun got some success. But you know, I still remember factoids from the 90s. It's you know, back when back when Toro Rosso were called Minardi. And Red Bull were called Stewart or Jaguar. Those were the days. Sorry, Redo, you're going to hate me here, but I've never been a fan of Ferrari. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're a fantastic team, and F1 wouldn't be the same without them, but you know, they've always had their loyal following, and I've never really been one of them. And I think it probably does stem from the Schumacher dominance period. And you know, I've always been, I mean, I guess I'm a bit of a Brit in so much as I always want the underdog to win, which meant that Schumacher was never really someone who I followed, and therefore Ferrari weren't really a team I necessarily wanted to see do well. You know, back at that period, I was very much a McLaren person, and you know, I still want to see McLaren do well. I just don't think it's going to be happening anytime soon. I'm genuinely looking forward to seeing how Renault do this season and how Red Bull Honda's going to be. I think possibly Honda are going to do better in a Red Bull chassis. I mean, the engine is definitely stronger than it was in previous years, but we're yet to see how it's going to turn out, I guess. Oh, bloody hell. That was not... Oh, what? Really? How can you do that to me, game? You're going to let me get... Right, well, at least I got past Metal Mario. It's... I mean, in terms of McLaren anyway, it has to be said that they're very much not the same as they were back in that period. They've kind of got a much friendlier face than they used to. You know, they really used to be quite a hardline team back in the days of the old silver livery, and it's kind of softened a lot when they changed to Honda. You know, maybe it's the absence of Ron Dennis actually that did that, but they're very much unrecognisable as a team from back in the 90s. I'll always have a soft spot for Brawl F1 though. That was a season and a half. That was astonishing, and it brought Jenson Button his championship, of course. So, and that boy always deserved one. Whether it came, and it just happened to be that was the year that he had the hardware to do it, because going back to Honda again, the Honda team certainly never gave him all BAR. Did he drive for BAR? I don't recall, but anyway, that particular team really never gave him what he needed, so sorry, I'm wittering about F1 now, and it's great. I love it. I mean, I really, really want Williams to start doing well again as well. I've always had a real soft spot for them. I mean, that is another abiding memory of kind of the... Well, actually, it's the early mid-90s, I guess, when I kind of first started watching, when it was Hill and Villeneuve and those kind of folks driving for them. When they were actually really successful. I kind of just missed out on the Senna period, but... yeah, I've always had a soft spot for Williams, and I really don't like the new livery, but I so want them to do well. This year isn't going to be it, but hopefully soon. Oh, I don't remember many details of seasons, to be honest, but you know, 2009 was quite a life-changing year for me, and the fact that there was the story of the Brawn GP going on as well during that, it kind of imprinted itself a little bit. But you know, I couldn't necessarily tell you who won what race or any of that stuff. Anyway, just going back to the game, we're back to a cup that I've 2-starred, but obviously I want to 3-star. Oh, decent start, nice. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, actually, I think the other thing about Ferrari probably is they've always had drivers who I've never really been that much of a fan of at that particular point in their career. I mean, at the moment, you know, we're carrying Vettel through Ferrari, and I've really never liked that boy. It's always felt to me like he's only able to do anything if he's got the superior hardware. And yeah, I know that's a huge part of F1 is having the technology to back you up. But, you know, there's some drivers who you feel that, you know, you could put them in an inferior machine and they'd actually have a chance of outdriving that machine. Vettel's never really struck me as one of them. You know, Schumacher, undoubtedly he was I think he was possibly the most talented F1 driver of all time. I mean, I know there's a lot of competition for that title, but it was his personality that got me. He just had the arrogance, and it's really exciting. Actually, I've just read your comment, and it's really exciting that Kibitz is back in Formula 1. And he really deserves to have a machine that's going to do well. But sadly, I don't think he's going to get that. But it's going to be really interesting to see the comparison between him coming back and George Russell coming in as a rookie. Because George Russell is a hugely talented young driver. And I think if you put him in any other car on the grid, he would almost certainly you know, be fighting the whole way through. I'm just not necessarily sure that the Williams this year is going to provide him with the opportunity to do that. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. You've got the two rookies in the two British cars, which are somewhat underperforming, and we'll have to see how they do. Actually, I've just twigged. Actually, it's two British rookies in the British cars. So yeah, it's going to be a fun season, I think, whatever happens. And I'm about to get blue shells. Bang! But it doesn't really matter. I'd kind of actually forgotten that Kubica was coming back until you said that. And I really, really want him to do well. Really, really. You know, when he was driving the first time round, it was pretty much a given that he would have won a world championship if he was carrying on. It's Prost, kind of on that one. That's a good word for it. Don't get me wrong, Prost was definitely a great driver, but I probably would be hard pushed to put him in the greatest of all time category. Maybe I don't know enough about him, but you know, I think he was certainly driving in an era where there was strong competition. I don't think we can doubt that. But I can't remember. Was it 2 or 3 world championships he won? I mean, either way, to win a world championship in F1, you have to be a hell of a driver. You know, you could put me in a car that's, you know, theoretically probably a minute a lap quicker, and I'd probably still come last in the grid. Oh, and I've rolled it. But yeah, I can't see. I mean, yeah, I guess Prost is. I think the rivalry between Prost and Senna might have coloured my opinion on him somewhat. But I really would never have put him in the category of great drivers. Sorry, the possible greatest of all time. For me, that definitely goes between Schumacher, Senna, and honestly, at the moment, with the way it's going, Hamilton. I mean, when it comes to Fangio, that was such a different time. I'm not even sure you can necessarily consider it to be the same sport, to be honest. Oh, that was useless. I mean, if we're actually saying that, if we're considering Fangio, we surely have to consider Jim Clark. I mean, that boy was phenomenal. He could jump in virtually any car in any series. Because, you know, he used to do saloon car racing and win that, and Formula 2 as well as Formula 1 and win those. And I think if he hadn't have had his accident, we would probably be staring down the barrel of him having many, many world championships, and him absolutely being commonly stated as being one of the greatest of all time. I mean, but what do I know? I'm an armchair pundit. You know, you can't really trust my opinion, but because I'm not paid to say it, but it's still my opinion. Cool, so on this one it was the last 2 races that screwed me, so let's see how we do from here. Yeah, just definitely must not have been Graham Hill. Graham Hill, absolutely fantastic driver. Not so good a team owner, but you know, when it comes to the old F1 thing, yeah, he won a championship and did amazing things in his career overall. But you know, I'm still not sure I'd necessarily count it as being the greatest Formula 1 driver of all time. Certainly an exceptionally talented man though. And obviously he's managed to spawn exceptionally talented progeny in Damon. And I believe his grandson as well, who's Jake Hill, who's doing quite good things in the junior form, or at least used to do great things in the junior formulas. I'm not sure if he's still racing actually, but you know, 3 generations of a family winning races, regardless of the series, is actually quite an astonishing thing. I mean, I'm looking forward to the day that Max Verstappen wins the championship actually, because he'll be I believe, at least, I might be wrong, he will be the first F1 driver's child who's actually outdone their father. Now that will be a hell of a day. So the youngest ever F1 driver and the first one to beat what their father managed to achieve. That's got to be pretty special. Yes. But yeah, it's again, these things they're all but quite subjective, and it's pretty much impossible to measure a driver from one generation against a driver from another, and have an idea of, if you put them in equal technology, who would come out on top. But I still kind of have the feeling that Jim Clark would be very much amongst it. But yeah, I mean, if you put, let's say we went to like 90s technology, I mean, if we discounted Schumacher because he's probably the closest to that time, well, actually we'd have to discount Schumacher and Senna from that, so that doesn't really work. But I think if we were to put everyone in, say, a Formula 2 car, let's go with that and see who came out on top, I think it would probably be Jim Clark, closely followed by Ayrton Senna. And, you know, obviously it's opinion and it's subjective, but both of them showed that they had that innate talent to make anything go fast. I mean, Schumacher undoubtedly was fantastic with the technology he was given, and fantastic with his own strategy calls, but equally he had the might of Ross Brawn behind him during his period of success, and you really cannot cannot discount that as being a huge factor in his success at Ferrari. And also, actually, team orders. I mean, the amount of times that Barrichello got out of his way, or Felipe Massa, so that he could actually come through and win a race, it's not a small number. Whereas Senna, he was fighting tooth and nail against his teammate. Okay, we'll admit that it's in a superior car in the McLaren MP4/4. They won I think it all but one race in that season. You know, he didn't necessarily have the complete backing of his team against his teammate. But on the same level, Hamilton, I'm not sure that if it wasn't for technological superiority, he wouldn't necessarily be staring down the barrel of his 5th championship. But he certainly has the mastery of the machine. So, bottom line is, I guess, it's all subjective and matter of opinion, and we'll never really know. I mean, you could be the greatest driver in the world, but if you're in a poor car, you're never going to win a championship because you're never going to have the technology behind you. So, but hey, listen to me witter about this stuff. I'm about to be overtaken, I think. Oh, what fun. So let's get some things and let's try and get around this track. Yeah. Well, hey, 60 points. And welcome back, Red. So I have 3-pointed this one now as well. So there's only a couple of championships left for me to nail. Yeah, it's been a fun stream, this one, actually. I've enjoyed myself. It's very much been a stream of firsts. And really quite enjoyable. I don't want any more vehicle customization options. I don't want them. Don't want them. I mean, can I just check with you actually, Red? Has the stream been running smoothly for you, or have there been any dropouts? Because I think I've got my settings right, but I'm not 100% sure. So I've got 4 championships left to try and 3-star. So I don't think that's going to be happening tonight. I will probably just try this next one, and we'll see how we do. So 4 more races, and then it'll probably be about time to stop. Oh, I like those wheels. Those are quite cool. Yeah, well. No, those ones, that's what I want. Ooh, that's a really interesting thought there, Red. So, hold on, so, Ross Brawn as team director, I'd absolutely buy into that. That man has amazing strategy. I mean, he showed throughout his career in Ferrari and Brawn F1 that as a director, he was absolutely stunning. Adrian Newey, I mean, when it comes to the modern era of F1, you know, no one even comes close. So those two, absolutely without question. Driver lineup for me is a slightly more difficult one, because there have been so many great drivers, and you've also got the whole thing of, do you want a number one driver and a number two driver, and also, you know, you're looking at the whole thing of, you're saying that, I've just lost my there we go, that should be better. For some okay, sorry, the stream may have just gone a bit strange there, because weirdly my my internet cable fell out of my laptop. Anyway, driver lineup that's the really difficult part of it. It's, do you want a really strong number one driver and then someone who's, you know, capable of wins but happy to back the main driver up? Or do you want two really strong drivers who are going to fight against each other and potentially take each other out, as we've seen in recent years with Danny Rick and Max Verstappen, or, you know, Prost and Senna in the past? And that's a really tricky one to judge. I mean, I'd probably go with the former myself. And I'm not sure that your combination of Prost and Villeneuve would necessarily, I'm sure they wouldn't get on, and I'm sure there would be scraps, and I'm sure you would see them hitting each other, knocking both cars out, and that's kind of what I would be keen to avoid if I was running a team. But, you know, I mean, you still kind of want quality drivers. That's a really difficult one. I mean, I think Jenson Button and Hamilton was a fantastic combo from recent years, back in the days they were at McLaren. I mean, we're assuming infinite budgets here, of course. And not having to consider pay drivers, so no Sorokin, etc. Thinking about it, so yeah, I think I would probably go for Jenson Button and Ayrton Senna. Actually, I think that would be my choice, with obviously Senna as number one and JB as his backup, because both of them are clearly capable of putting on a great show. Both of them were clearly fantastic drivers. Actually, no, maybe Senna's not the best choice, because he would be prepared to punt his teammate. So maybe not. I mean, I think if it was JB and he knew he was in that kind of second driver place like he was to Hamilton, I think he'd probably let it go, actually. So maybe I will stick with that. Yeah, I'm going to stick with that. I mean, we can't forget that there's some great talent that never actually made it to F1 as well, of course. That was what on earth did I do there? Through the pit lane, drive through penalty. Yeah, I think that's maybe a good place to go from a driver perspective. Why did I just do that? That was stupid. I mean, I think the Renault lineup this year is going to be quite interesting with Danny, Rick, and Nico, the Hulk. Whether they find themselves getting podium positions as they're saying they will, I kind of feel that's quite doubtful. I still think it's going to be, you know, the normal big three of the Red Bulls, the Mercedes, the Ferraris. And actually, I have a feeling that Ferrari might be the car to beat this season. With the new management structure, etc. I think that Marcioni's less likely to bottle it. Is it Marcioni? Anyway, the new team director. I'm sure it's Marcioni. I'm probably wrong, but comes from the technical discipline anyway. Is more likely to keep that going. But hey, we'll see how it works out. But for my money, Ferrari are the team to beat this year. Oh, awful start. Oh, Tanuki's ahead of me, that's annoying. I actively dislike Tanuki Mario, which may not be the most popular of opinions, but Tanuki Mario really does drive me up the wall. Now that I'm not sure what this track's called. Oh, Cheap Cheap Beach, they're right in front of me. Typical for me to say that, just as it comes up on screen. Oh no, what? Don't ink me, that's not fair. Oh, really? Well, at least I got Tanuki with the banana. Let's skip the water entirely. Excellent. Ferrari's going to be a bit more. Well, yeah, that's kind of what I was saying, Red. With the new management structure, I don't think that necessarily Ferrari are going to be their own greatest enemy again this year. I think that with Arriva Bene gone, I genuinely feel he was the weak link in the team. And I think Marcioni is going to be a heck of a lot stronger. I mean, Ferrari top brass certainly seem to think so as well, as a company, not the F1 team. And he's coming from the technical side, rather than, should we say, the political side of Ferrari. He's intimately familiar with how the team works. They're showing signs of a bit of a change in mindset, in that they're actually somewhat talking to non-Italian press. I think that actually they've shown themselves in... I've completely lost the word. This is why you don't drink, kids. In testing, that's the word. They've shown themselves to be exceptionally quick, and really they do seem like the team to be testing, which is kind of where they were last year as well. Oh no overtaking. Oh, for God's sake, that's not fair. That's not right. Anyway, they've shown themselves to be very much the car to beat in the early part of the season at testing. And I think Marcioni will actually carry on the development, and I think that he will push them forwards. So if I was having to place a wager on it, I'd certainly be putting Ferrari down for the Constructors' Championship. I don't know what I'd do for Drivers' Championships this year. I mean, Hamilton definitely has the motivation, and I'd question whether Vettel does. I mean, Vettel, great driver, but going back to what I said earlier, I'm not sure that he necessarily actually has what it takes, especially if we're dealing with a close competition, which it might be. I mean, but Charles Leclerc, that's going to be one to watch. He's going to be giving Vettel a real run for his money, and they are going to be scrapping. But it's going to be a supremely interesting thing to watch that. And Vettel is really not going to like it if Leclerc is better than him. Ultimately, but we're going to have to see how it pans out, really. But I don't know who I'd put my money on. I mean, it certainly won't be Bottas. I'm questioning why, Mercedes have maintained the services of Valtteri Bottas. I mean, he's a great wingman without question, but he shouldn't be in a car of that calibre. I mean, he's a great midfield driver. He could probably outdrive the lower end hardware, but put him in a top team and he just shows himself to not be that good. If you give him top end hardware, I don't know. He's the kind of driver that you feel should have done well, but really hasn't reached his potential. Maybe that's just me, but yeah, good old Vettel. He doesn't like competition. He can't handle it. I don't think Leclerc is a promising driver. I think Leclerc is very much World Championship material, even at his age. I think we're going to be seeing a hell of a lot from him this season, and he's really going to be putting Vettel's back up. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting season to watch. The only problem is in the UK, there's no more free-to-air coverage other than highlights, which really sucks. So we'll have to see how I manage to get around that one. Yeah, anyway, let's get these results viewed. Let's see how we did. Should be a 2-star result. I think we only dropped 1 place in the whole series. Not 3-star. I think we'll have to do that for next time. And see how we do. Doesn't Link look good in that car though? I mean, I still stand by the fact that it probably shouldn't be in Mario Kart, but I love it. And those wheels on it look spectacular. I feel really like the result at Cheap Beach was stolen. There was less than half a second in that, and that's what stopped me getting 3 stars. So frustrating. Anyway, that's it done. So of the however many there are, 10 I think championships, we'll see in just a second. We've managed to 3-star most of them. So let's just double check. Actually, how many of there are there? I can't. My maths has abandoned me. Cool. So there's 12 championships. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 7 of them 3 stars. We're not going to get all 12 sorted tonight, and I think it's time to wind up. I've had great fun. It's been a great fun stream tonight with a couple of donations coming in, which has been astonishing. So I need to thank Noob ever so much for that. Hopefully we'll see them again. And it's been great chatting with you on the stream as well, Red. Thanks very much. So time to say goodbye. Ta-ra.